Okay, so today I'm going to take this ignition switch off and clean it, because I think that's my issue with this bike not wanting to run. It's sat for 4 years, so I'm going to get this thing off, get it apart, and we're going to clean it. Alright, there's the ignition. Now it did have this cover on there. Cover was on like that. And here's the screws. It had one outside screw, and if you can see that, we'll get a bit closer look at them. Yeah, there it is here. We can get another angle. See, and then the ignition with the key goes up in here, and then there should be a little, let me get a shot in there. You can see there. Okay, so this is our issue right here, I think. Okay, and in order to get the plug out, I just took these two bolts off here for the radiator, because I want to clean this in an area where if something goes flying, it won't go flying. Capiche? It's me old license plate from the 80s. And if this thing could talk, I wish I had some video back then. That would have been nice. But anyway, I marked it. See, I even drew how the T shape. Not taking any chances here. Okay, we got her all marked off, and we're gonna pop the cover off now. Looking. Some stuff went flying. Okay, I assume this went right in that hole with the spring underneath it. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. So basically, we got the springs underneath them all. Yeah, I can feel the springs. So what I'm going to do is clean. Well, I did want to clean one at a time. There's a short one, and then there's a longer one. I think I need a needle nose. And while we got it apart, anytime I pull anything apart, I like to clean the connections. This isn't exactly the right size for here, so I'm going to put a little Loctite, because I can only go, I don't want to round it off. Okay, the next thing we're going to test is this clutch switch on here. Let's get it off and see what's going on. Now we can access those two screws. Okay, we'll pull this plug and we'll see if we can get this thing to work, or if it even is the problem. Be careful not to mess it up or break it. Okay, the first one is sort of pulled apart. I could probably just get it like this. There we go. Now, here, oh, one more. One more. Okay, I gotta watch out for flying parts in these switches. Oh, she's dirty. She is dirty. I think all Kawasaki's kind of have this switch. You can see that. This slides up on the little spring there. Well, and there's a spring underneath here too. Not exactly clean. I'm gonna clean this up, and it's hopefully gonna be part of the problem or part of the solution. You know what I'm saying? Spring action works pretty good. Oh, that really cleaned it up nice. 1000 grit, circular motion. Okay, that's done. Now this, can you see that? It's dirty. Yeah, very dirty. The first one didn't even, it was really dull looking. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, that is the dirty, dirty switch. I hope that this is my whole problem, because I believe that even if the side stands down, I think if the side stands down and it is in gear, you can pull in the clutch and start the bike. I mean, if you're in an intersection and you stall, you don't want to have to put it in neutral to start it. You want to, I mean, who would stall in an intersection? You know, not you and I. Come on. Come on. But some other loser might. Some other loser like Perini. Russell Perini. Okay. I want this thing to be really clean. When people start cutting they start cutting wires. And usually it's just one of these little switches. Alright. I believe that is done. I'm going to also go over the contacts here a little bit. First I'll spray them. Then I'll take my 1000 over them a little bit. Just a little bit, and then I'll clean them again. Probably ought to get some dielectric grease. Wouldn't hurt. Yeah, clean them up. Clean the sides. See if I can get it in and get the back side. Looks like there's plenty of room. Oh yeah, look at that. See that? Spray it one last time. And now we can put this all back together. And hold that down with the screwdriver. And this just goes right over top. Easy. Pretty easy switch. And it's cool how you can take them apart and clean them. Real nice. Now, a side note, you might have been able to spray right into this and just move it back and forth if you didn't want to take it apart. I think that would have cleaned it up enough. But I like taking them apart. It's really easy. If you're careful, it's really easy. Let's go put it back in the bike. It had Loctite on it. It was really hard to get off. Almost rounded one of the screws, so I'm not putting Loctite on it. It's really a fine thread. It's never going to come out. But it'd be nice for somebody to be able to get it out without rounding off the Phillips head. Okay. All right, let's hope that did it. Still not working. What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to work on getting the brake lines all bled and cleaned out on this Kawasaki. I did run it today. I put a screw in the vacuum line. It felt way better than it did yesterday. It felt really good. Not that it felt bad yesterday, but today it felt much better. So we're going to open this up and see what we get. Ew. So I'll stir this all up and suck it out, and we'll start bleeding it. Let's see what treasures are hidden in here for us. Oh, looks empty. They do work, so I know there's brake fluid in the line. I'm going to wipe that out. It's going to be the first thing I do. Whoa. That was a lot of sludge. Oh, I hate this stuff dripping everywhere. Oh, getting some color there. Wow. Better put some in our reservoir. Don't have too much left. I did the other bike too. Of course, it's got 2 discs in the front, so it took more.